Welcome back. This is Kai Redford. All right, you made it. You just completed the 10 steps to being a master of influence and communication. And I might have mentioned before that what we want to do is when you're meeting someone, you're talking to someone, you're helping someone, you want to promise what you're going to deliver, yes? And yet you want to exceed that promise. So I'm going to exceed my promise to you even more by not only just covering 10 steps, I'm going to give you a bonus lesson, step 11. Okay, so what is step 11? Bonus lesson step 11 is the law of commitment and consistency. Now, what is that? What is the law of commitment and consistency? What it really is about, it's about getting commitment from the person you're communicating with. It's about consistently building the value with that person such that they go all the way and they take action. Make sense? So it's, in other words, it's almost like you're getting little yeses, building that momentum with little yeses that eventually has them go, okay, yes, I'm in, yes, 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 the big yes. Little yeses lead to big yeses. Okay, so would you like to do a little exercise? Okay, a little exercise that's going to kind of teach you how to do this. Before we do the exercise, let me ask you, would you like to learn how to get people in your life to say yes to you? Yes? Down to if you have kids, your kid cleaning their room or brushing their teeth, or down to your spouse, or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, getting that person to say yes to you for whatever it is the thing that you want, or maybe even in a work situation, getting, if you're the boss, getting your staff to say yes to you. If you're a staff, getting your boss to say yes to you. If you're a real estate professional or a financial service individual, if you're a leader or an entrepreneur or a sales professional, getting your clients to say yes to you. Does this make sense? Would you like to learn how to do that? Awesome. Okay, well, this is going to be a little fun little exercise, and you got to remember, what was it like when we were in kindergarten? Remember, we're in kindergarten, you're playing in a sandbox, and you just were goofing around, and so we're going to remember, we're going to bring that inner child out, okay? And we're going to do a playful little exercise that's also going to teach you something and have you learn something, okay? All right, so my first question is, what is anyone's favorite three-letter word that they like to hear when they communicate with someone? I've said it a few times, right? The word is yes, okay? Okay, so with a little bit of enthusiasm, I'd like for you to put your hands together like this, okay? And I'd like for you to rub your hands together. And what I'd like for you to do is you're doing this, I want to make sure you're doing it. Do it with me. Okay, there you go, do it with me. All right, rub your hands together. And what I'd like for you to do is I'd like you to say yes 7 times. Okay, as you rub your hands together. Ready? And if you want, bounce up and down. I'm going to bounce up and down off my feet. Okay? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Yes! 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 Awesome! Awesome. Now say no. Interesting. Wow. Did you notice something just happened there when I said no? Did you start rubbing your hands slower? Or did you actually stop rubbing your hands? Did something change? Did you notice something was a little different? If you started to rub your hands a little slower, or if you completely stopped rubbing your hands, did I ask you to rub your hands slower? Did I ask you to stop rubbing your hands? But if you did that, why did you do that when I didn't even ask you to do that? That's interesting, yes? You know, you might have heard of Deepak Chopra. He's one of the, new thinkers, pioneers in psychology and different things on the planet. Deepak Chopra. You might have heard of Bob Proctor from the DVD hit movie The Secret. Deepak Chopra was having a conversation with Bob Proctor, and I were like having this conversation, and Deepak, he said, there's no separation between the mind and the body. He says there's no separation between the mind and the body. They're actually one and the same. He says actually the body, so the cells in our body, he says are actually eavesdropping and listening to the words that we say in our in our mouth, and the words that we say through our voice, and the words that we say in our head. He said so. He said that all the cells in our body are literally eavesdropping and listening to the conversation we have in our head and through our mouth, through our voice. He says, and when the cells in the body hear the elevated language like, yes, I can, I will, I am, I have, the cells start to move faster. They respond with electricity. He says the flip side is also true. When the cells of the body actually hear the word no, no, they start to shut down and they slow down, which is the reason why we actually started to rub our hands slower, or actually in some cases stopped rubbing our hands altogether. Isn't that fascinating? Yes? So I don't want to leave you there with a no, right? We don't want that no. Let's get back to the yes, okay? Put your hands back together. And this time with a lot of intensity. The intensity that you want, the intensity of the yes that you want as hearing the yeses from your spouses, from your kids, from your clients, from people in the world, as just in the same way you want to hear yes from them, I want to hear that from you. Yes? Okay? Hands together. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome, good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job, good job. Now, my question for you is this, do you feel something different? Is something different? Are you feeling something different? Yes? Let me ask you this. Are you having an amazing time? Yes. Have you been having an amazing time with me all the way through this? Yes. Are you having an excitement? Yes. Are you excited to learn even more? Yes. Are you inspired to grow even more and become everything that you were truly meant to be? Create your destiny. Do all the things that you have the capability of doing and have what you truly deserve to have. It is now the time. Have you made that decision that now is the time for you to have this? Yes? Yes, awesome. Let's give a round of applause for you, for me, for us on our journey, because we're here now. Pat yourself on the back, pat yourself on the back. Okay, so my question to you is, what do you feel right now? What do you feel? Let me ask you a question. If you were to greet someone, if you were out on the street and you were to greet someone, right now, exactly as you feel right now, would you greet them a little bit differently than you would have maybe a month ago or 2 months ago? Or would you greet them a little bit differently as you would have before watching this video early this morning? Would you? Probably yes, because something's different here. So what's the difference? That's right. It's energy. There's an energy. There's an electricity. So why am I sharing this simple tool technique with you? Not because you're going to actually go outside someone's door before you knock on their door to ask for their business. Not that you're going to go, yes, 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 screaming outside the door. They're going to probably think you're a lunatic and probably think I'm a lunatic too, yes? No, but you might do it in your car with the windows rolled up. You might do that. Why? Because let me ask you a question. When is the best time or easiest time to make a sale? Let's just say, for instance, if someone's in real estate or financial services, or you have a product or service, anything that you're selling. Remember, we talked sales is actually really selling the value that you bring to the marketplace and to the world. When is the best time to be able to sell your product or service? When it feels the best. What is the best time? When you sell your idea, your concept, your thought, and someone says, wow, that's a great idea, and they buy into it. When is the time when you feel most confident about that process? When is that? It's after you just made a sale. Make sense? Right after you just closed a big deal of your life, right after you just won something and you feel so elevated and so high and so energized, that's actually when you have that contagious energy. And it's easy to get another deal. Make sense? Has that ever happened to you when you were just unstoppable and just stuff was just kept coming to you because you were in that state? Yes? So the most important thing is we got to be in that state where we hear yes. Yes is in our mind. in our body. We feel it, we hear it in order to be able to get anyone else to say yes to us. Make sense? You got to be in the yes frame. You got to be in that yes frame in order for you to be in that contagious energy that pulls and brings and inspires other people to say yes to you too. Make sense? Awesome, awesome. Great lesson so far, yes? Awesome. So I'm inspired. I'm excited. I'm empowered. I'm just so excited for you to share with you something. Do I have your permission to guide you as your tour guide? Since we've come along this journey, we've gone so far already. Do I have your permission to guide you to become everything you can truly be? To be able to do everything you have and the capability to do, and for you to truly have the abundance, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in your intimate relationship, whether it's in your business. Do I have your permission to help you as your tour guide, to guide you all the way to become a master, to becoming a master, to becoming that like a Jedi? Yes? Awesome, awesome. Well, I'd like to share with you the 90-day program. We've been through a 30-day program here. We've had a video every single day. We've had a conversation, a journey, and now what I'd like to do is go to the real meat and potatoes. I'd like for you to think of what you've learned so far, albeit amazing. I'd like for you to think of it as literally an appetizer. And then I want to give you the actual main course, the main program, the meat and potatoes. What we've been sharing in this program is I've been telling you a lot of why something's important. I've been telling you a lot about, or sharing a lot with you about what certain things are. And I've been alluding to and talking about how you can do them as I continue through this program. In this 90-day program, I want to actually teach you how to do it. Not just why it is, why it's important, not just what it is, but how to do it. And I want to actually do many exercises with you. Many learnings. I'm going to be sharing with you demos of me doing what I'm the tool or the technique or the skill set. So you'll see me perhaps even working with someone on this. There might be two of us here, and I'm going to actually exhibit it so that you can actually see it being done. And then I'm going to give you what I'm doing, a script, way to do it, and then I'm going to turn it over to you to actually harness it and integrate it. So this 90-day program is the actual meat and potatoes, not the appetizer. Okay? And if you've already got a lot of value, which I know you have, I mean, even I've got a lot of value just being here talking to you. If you already got a lot of value, you know what's coming up. It's like the difference between 0 to 100. I mean, what's coming is mind-boggling. It's the reason why we've had record companies grow, like New York Life, who had their biggest quarter in history after taking this program, the meat and potatoes of it. Century 21 All-Stars became #1 in the world of 17,000 offices, learning some of these tools and techniques just like this. So I want to give you the meat and potatoes. Make sense? And if you're a vegetarian, I want to give you the vegetarian main dish. Make sense? Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let's cover just a little bit about it. First, would it be useful for you to know kind of, because I've talked about becoming like a Jedi, yes? Would it be good for you to learn just a little bit on what would be involved? What's even after the 90 days? Yes, after 90 days, am I done? Am I everything I can be already? Or is there more? Like, what's the journey to becoming a Jedi? Would you like to know that? Okay, like a Jedi, that is, yes. Okay, so there's like 4 main levels. The first level, by the way, you just had a 30-day sort of appetizer introduction. So the very first main level, which we're getting to after this, is the 90-day program, okay? So that's Leap Now. Leap, you're leaping, right, to that big goal. Leap Now, Success, N.L.P, Sales and Leadership Mastery. By the way, is it just for salespeople? Is it just for leaders? No, it's for everybody. The reason why I throw in the word sales and leadership is because those two groups really, really, really benefit a lot, but anybody that's in any business needs to learn how to sell their ideas, sell their communication, needs to know how to inspire people to take action, and we all need to learn how to lead to an even higher level, yes? And our results in our life will be measured and will be directly proportionate to our ability to effectively what? Lead. Increase your leadership skills, you increase your income. Increase your leadership skills, you increase your result. Increase your leadership skills, you increase your success, yes? Okay. So that's the 90-day program. It's going to be the meat and potatoes of everything. We're going to be learning the 10 steps to being a master of influence, actually going through each one of them, learning how to do them. Yeah, we're going to learn how to be fully responsible for our life. We're going to learn how to speak into the listening of our clients. We're going to learn how to actually inspire them to take action. We're going to learn how to be empowered, motivated, sustaining success for the rest of our life. We're going to learn how to get yeses from our clients. We're going to learn how to make more money, get more clients, and build a global business if you want to be a global business, or be the number one in your area, be a local number one business. Yes, makes sense? And so much more, so much more. We're going to learn about our emotional state and how we can be empowered so that we can always be at our best. Yes, so that's the meat and potatoes that's coming in the 90-day program. All right, after that, I'm not talking about us doing this now. I just want you to have an idea of what are the steps to becoming, like I say, like a Jedi. We have the advanced program. The advanced program is a certification program. So I've been alluding to and talking to you about N.L.P, Neuro-linguistic programming. Yes? Well, the advanced program is an actual certification in neuro-linguistic programming. Okay, and that would be involving you perhaps learning through videos and also coming to a live event. And the next level up after the N.L.P practitioner program is the master practitioner program. And that's really amazing. It's in such an advanced program where you actually go through a 26-step breakthrough process, an A through Z, almost like if you were to build a city, and that city was all the different buildings and the layout of a whole entire city, the city of your life. That's what the 26-step breakthrough is. It's like building your whole entire life, not just your career, but everything, your career, your family, your relationships, your intimate relationships, your health and fitness, your personal growth, self-development, even, spiritually. It's a full 26-step breakthrough. And you also become certified to be able to guide someone else through an amazing 26-step breakthrough process as well. Some people love it because they want to become coaches. Other people love it because they just want to increase their results in their business and their life, and they want it just for them. And so you would just decide what you would want to use it for. And then finally, the fourth level is the N.L.P Speaker Presenter Training and Certification. And here you get to learn how to be a powerful speaker, how to communicate into the listening of anybody, of your audiences, how to present in front of groups that are small, groups that are medium-sized, groups that are large, how to be an amazing speaker and presenter. And you'll also learn even higher levels of mastery of neuro-linguistic programming knowledge. Okay? So some people, they look at what I do, they look at what I do, Kaya, and they go, I just want to do what you do, Kaya. I love it, I love it, I love it. And we're actually bringing on coaches. First they have to go through these levels and get trained. And then what we do is we have a conversation with them and we have them join our movement. Join our movement to change the world. Make sense? And that's it's almost like becoming a Jedi. If you've ever looked at karate, you start at the white belt and then you go to, each one is slightly different, but some of them you go through yellow, orange, green, purple, then eventually you get to brown, then you get to red, then you get to black belt, and then you get to first degree, second degree, third degree, fourth degree, fifth degree. So it's like a journey of becoming, a black belt in karate. Yes? Exciting? Awesome. And I just wanted to share this with you because just to have a context of what's possible with this program. But we're focused first, yes, we're focused on the 90-day program. So my question for you is, well, let's focus just on that 90-day program for now. What is that worth? What is it worth to you? everything that you've learned in the last, 30 days and everything that you're going to learn as we move forward, what is it worth to you? What is it worth to become an even greater leader, to become an even greater entrepreneur, to become an even more amazing sales professional, to be able to create success in any industry, to be able to have the life that you really want to have, to be able to have the success you want to have the relationships and the relationship even with yourself that you want to have? What is that worth? What would you say that's worth? I ask people that question in my seminars, and what do you think the answer I get is? Almost usually within the first 30 seconds, people say, how can I measure that? It's infinity. It's priceless. How can I measure my happiness and my success and my amazing life? I can't put a price on that. How can I measure achieving my goals, dreams, and desires? I mean, that's why I came to this world in the first place for, yes? How can I measure that? It's almost priceless. $1,000 wouldn't be enough. 5,000, 10,000, it wouldn't be. Yeah, this is just immeasurable. And yet, at the same time, I want to share with you that I want to make sure that you are able to go, and everybody that's able to go. So what we've done is we actually have an original investment of only $697 US. Okay. For the 90-day program. Now, would you like an incentive? Yes? Would you like for me to go even farther, even further with you? Yes? Awesome, awesome. Well, my question to you is, I'm going to give you an incentive for taking action right now today. My question is, are you joining me first? Yes? Yes? We've been on this journey together. We've grown, we've maybe shed tears, we've jumped up and down, we've screamed yes. We've discovered some things about ourselves, and we've begun to tap into our true power and our true nature, yes? Are you joining me? Awesome. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Absolutely. I also want to mention to you with our program, and actually this goes with all of our programs, we have a 100% money back guarantee. What does that mean? That means that I'm going to make sure you get the value. Would you agree, even over the last 30 days, you've got an immense amount of value? Yes? For free? Yes? Yes? And if that's the amazing amount of value that you got for free, can you imagine what's coming? When you invest in yourself, can you imagine what's on the other side? It's unbelievably more powerful, more life-changing than the stuff that we've already covered, even though I'm guessing you're thinking, Ty, the stuff that you've covered is amazing. You have my head spinning. I would say it's like kindergarten versus PhD work. Yes. And yet it's so easy. Anybody can do it as long as we just go through this process. Yes. So 100% money back guarantee means that when you decide to go through the 90-day program, if by the end of the program you feel you didn't get your money's worth or your value's worth, you can ask for a 100% refund and you will get it. So you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And you know what? No one ever asks for a refund. You know why? Because they're trying to look for me and say, I need to thank you, I need to give you a hug. You should charge $5,000 for this. The value is so much more than the investment. And everybody says that to me. So I have one condition though with the money back guarantee. You gotta go through the whole program, the 90 days. You gotta go through the whole program, you have to watch all the videos, you have to play full out. It's not like I'm gonna sign up and then within 2 days I'm not gonna do it and then I'm gonna sit and get my value's worth, but I never went through the program. How would you not know there was no value if you never went through the program? You got to go through the entire program to see what the value is, yes? And I know this is almost a silly thought because you're here because you already got a lot of value, so you already know there's value, so it's a moot point. Make sense? However, I want to take your risk out of the picture. I want you not to focus on the crabs in that barrel. I want you to focus on your goals. So if I can help in any way for you to focus on your goals and have all your thoughts of, whatever, remove all the risk for you so that you can become everything you can really be. if I can help you with that, knowing that you're going to help someone else, just like I'm helping you, I'm going to do it, okay? Awesome. So my question to you is, do you remember when I talked about the movie Kung Fu Panda? And Uguay the turtle, he said, yesterday is history. He said, tomorrow is a mystery. But today, the moment we have right now, is a gift. That's why it's called the present moment. And it is in the present moment. It is in that moment when you walk through that door, the door is a possibility right there. When you open that door and you go through that door, that you change your life and you create your future. It's with the other people that don't walk through that door, that stay stuck, that like the fly, that bash their head on, on the windowsill and ending up like the fly, doomed on the windowsill. It's the people just like you, proactive, just like you, just like me. We're a like mind. We think alike. We invest in ourselves to be able to take us to where we want to go. Yes? The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. We go to Costco, we go, a few $100s we spend in these stores, and we have nothing to show for it. This investment, you invested in yourself, it will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Would you like to invest in stuff that depreciates in value, like stuff that we buy at stores? Or would you like to invest in the thing that is going to take care of you for the rest of your life and your family, the people that you love the most, which is you, me and you, yes? You are the best investment. Your resources are best served going into you. Because you have this instrument, you have this vehicle that can take you anywhere you want to go if you just learn how to use it. If you learn how to use your mind, if you learn how to use your voice and your communication, if you learn how to use your potential, yes, you can go so far. And I'm doing this, and this is a great, amazing thing, and I'm doing it for you because you're going to do this for someone else. Make sense? When I help you change, when I help you transform, and I already know you're great. It's not like anybody needs fixing. I already know you're great because you're here. When I help elevate you to an even higher level, you can help elevate other people, and together we can change the entire world. Yes? Pat yourself on the back. Awesome. Are you ready to become the best you? Remember, are you ready to remove all that excess marble? Anything that is not you, like the fear, the worry, the doubt, or any negative thinking? Are you ready to remove any negative energy and discover the you that is unstoppable, that is on fire, that is powerful, that can be anything you want to be, do anything you want to do, have anything you want to have, that is a manifester, a creator, that has unlimited potential? Think about when the people say the word, oh, this is impossible. What's in that word, impossible? Possible. Are you ready to remove the I am and make anything and everything you want to achieve in your life possible, and even further than possible, actual certain? Yes? Let's go all the way. Because you are the dragon warrior. You've always been the dragon warrior. Some of us just forgot. We just forgot. Somehow along the way we forgot that warrior inside of us. That peaceful warrior, that dragon warrior. So are you joining me? Yes? Are we going all the way? Yes, I hear you saying yes. I hear you, I feel you actually through this video right now. I feel you, I see you, I hear you, and we're going all the way, yes? Awesome. Are you ready to master the study of N.L.P, Neuro-linguistic programming, the study of human excellence? Yes. Are you ready to be even more focused? Yes. Are you ready to be even more self-confident? Yes. Are you ready to be even more powerful in the way you make good and great decisions? Yes. Are you ready to have even better direction? You betcha. Yes. Are you ready to have the ability to create any wealth that you want to create and join the tycoons of the world, or maybe just the wealth that you know is good for you? Not everybody wants to be a tycoon. Some people just want to have no financial worries and they just want to be set for life. So on whatever level, are you ready to manifest that level of success that you want? Yes. Are you ready to be even more productive and not have it be difficult, but have it actually be even easier to be even more productive? Yes. Are you ready to learn how to be an effective communicator and learn what Ronald Reagan, who was called the great communicator, learned when he studied N.L.P, Neuro-linguistic programming? Are you ready to have even better communication with your family, with your loved ones, with your business, with your life? And who's the most important person we communicate with? Yep, ourselves. Would you ready to get rid of those gremlins, that internal voice that bugs you sometimes and tells you, I can't do this? Are you ready to squash that? Are you ready to get rid of the crabs and keep your mind in a place of complete conviction and commitment to your goals, dreams, and desires and have positive thinking? Yes? Yes. Are you ready to end procrastination? I mean, put an end. Not get better at it. I mean, put an end. Are you ready to end procrastination and live in a place of motivation? Not an irritating motivation where you can never relax and it's annoying to people. No, no, no. The motivation that is the right type of motivation, that when you need it, you turn it on, you're like that jet, you fly. And then when it's time to sit down and relax, you know, on a tropical island somewhere and just breathe in the sun and enjoy the blue sky and hear the water, you're able to live in those moments too. Are you ready to travel the world and see the places and do the things that you dreamt of when you were a kid were possible? Are you ready to create the movie of your life the way you want it? Yes. Yes. Would you like to have even more faster progress and success in any area of your life? If there's something I haven't mentioned, are you ready to get better at that too? Yeah, that thing that you're thinking about right now, you're ready to get better at that too. Yes. And so much more. Are you ready for all of this? Yes. Awesome. I shared with you I'm going to give you an incentive. I'd like to share with you that I reward you because you are the person that takes action. You look at yourself in the mirror and you say to yourself, I'm willing to be paid what I'm worth. So I am now tapping into my worthiness and my deservingness, and I'm investing in myself to build my worth, to build my deservingness to a place where I have this container that can hold everything that I truly deserve in life. Yes? Yes. All right, so I told you I would give you an incentive. You're going to love me just as much as I love you. All right, just for you. Take Action Now investment is only Disguise $697 for the 90-day program. Video every single day. Continue this journey. We're actually now going to be getting the meat and potatoes, not the appetizer. I know this didn't seem like an appetizer. You probably felt you had the meat and potatoes, but this was an appetizer. We're now getting the meat and potatoes. The real signature course that I perfected over years and years working with the top companies and just learning and growing and making it an award-winning program that takes companies and gives them their record, and individuals too, more like individuals. Actually, I just met with one of my producers yesterday, okay? I feel like I want to say his name, but I just, for anonymity, I'll say his name is Mark, okay, for his anonymity. And he works at New York Life. And we met yesterday. He said, Kai, you know, I just joined New York Life a year ago. And I said, yes, you did. He says, and you know what? Last year I was the #1 producer in the office. I said, you were, huh? He says, yes, I did 100 and X pieces of business. And I said, who was in second place? He said, the other person had 90 pieces of business. And that person has been in the business 20 years. He says, I beat the whole entire team because I learned these things with you, Kai, and I became the #1 producer, even having only been in the business 1 year, making more and succeeding more than people that have been in the business 20 years, veterans. Okay, he's going all the way. He says, because of you. And I'm just excited for him, and he's going all the way. He's now, he's actually done the certification program that I mentioned earlier. He's now enrolling in the master certification program, and he's just, me and him, we're gonna change the world together. And I want you to be like us. I want you to join us. We could call it join the revolution. We could call it just join the inspiration, yes? Okay, you ready for the discounted investment? The special, this is for you taking action right now. You're going to see the link here, and you're going to click on the link and you're going to register. Yes? Awesome. All right. So you have two options. One-time payment, only $4.97. Think about it. We blow that at Costco, and that doesn't change our life. And then we got to go back to Costco again. We blow that again at Costco. This is an investment in who? This is an investment in you for the rest of your life. This $497 will pay dividends. Think about it, stock that appreciates. It splits and it doubles, it splits and it doubles, it splits and it doubles. This $497, if you master, and when you master these things, can actually make you into a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever you want to be. Or it can just make you an even better person. It's not all about money, yes? We can't take that money with us anyway, yes? It's about pride and about knowing and about just feel it in your heart. Feel it in your heart. Or you can break it up into 3 payments of $199 each. If you do the payment plan, you'll be doing the first payment now, and then you'll be doing the next payment in 30 days, and then a last payment in 60 days, and the whole program is 90 days. Yes? Now, if you notice the 3 payment plan is $199 per payment, the first one now, and that totals to $597, which is about $100 more. Okay, because we're not a bank, so if you want to break it up into payments, it's about $100 more. So it probably makes even better sense just to go ahead and do the $497. Where can you use that $100 savings, right? $100 savings is a lot of money. You could use that for something. Some people will buy a nice little meal, a pair of shoes. I'm not saying that shoes are that inexpensive, but some are. Or you'll be able to put a whole week's worth of gas in your car. So the smartest thing to do is probably just, save the $100 and do the one-time fee. Okay? And remember, we shared with this, there's a 100% money back guarantee. So you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. Yes? And I'm trusting you in this process just like we trust each other. That you are going to play full out. That you're here to learn and to grow and to become everything you can be. So the question is, when is now the time? When is now the time? When is now the time? And you know what's going to happen? You're going to find me. I already know. You're going to actually touch me, grab me, hold me, hug me, and thank me. I know. Just like I feel it right here, right now with you. We're going to actually meet in person as we are, like we are now, but actually in the flesh. And you're going to thank me. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right back to you. I'm going to say thank yourself. You know why? Because when you've created and achieved all these great goals after this 90-day program, the person that owns it is you. I'm just the tour guide. I couldn't be your tour guide if you weren't an amazing person who wanted to achieve your goals. I'm just your tour guide. You are the star. You are the creator. I'm just here sharing what I know to help you get there. So when you thank me, I'm going to thank you back, and we're going to thank each other. All right? And I probably will give you a hug. Okay, don't like hugs? Hey, I'm sorry. I'm a hugger. Yeah, so I'll see you on the other side. Okay, go ahead and click down here. Register, pick which one. You can either do the one-time payment of $497, or you can do the 3 payments of $199, which I said it's about $100 more. Makes sense just to do the one-time payment, but I want to make it possible for everybody. Okay, you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. And as you make this decision and take action now, I want you to have only one thought in your head, and that is what your goal is. If you knew for a fact, you've got the goal in your head? Yes. If you knew for a fact, by learning this, by taking this program, that you could achieve that goal and so much more, and all the other goals you have in your life, Would it be worth it? Would you do it? I know. Awesome. All right. I will actually see you in the 90-day program. And we're gonna sink our teeth into this amazing material. And you're just gonna feel great, you're gonna look great, you're gonna be great, and you're gonna make it happen on the greatest level. Yes? All right. Go ahead and click right now, sign up, and let's get started. When is now the best time to get started to change your life, to transform your life? Now. I'll see you on the other side.